Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 5 of the Road to Top 100 series. In today's episode, we're going to be playing all of the 5 Battle Royale countries ranked games, but we'll also play some extra games for unknown reasons. As we get this first location, well, I'm not sure, no EU license place, but we do get this bright blue fire hydrant, so it's going to be Croatia. In the second round right here, we've got a red number plate, so that of course will be Belgium. As we just go in, guess Belgium, do get it there. And we only got 3 people left, and we've got a pretty decent classic UK round with the number plate as well there. I'm just making sure we wouldn't be Ireland there. But then we get this round. This is a tough one right here because I am not sure where we can be. I've got no clues here, and I'm thinking somewhere Southeast Asia. Even Colombia, as Colombia has these weird rounds. Turns out it wasn't Colombia. I guess Indonesia also wasn't Indonesia, and so now I've got 1 shot left. And I go down the road here, and this is where I find 2 cars with red number plates. And red number plates, of course, mean Bhutan. So we do get it, and we're into the first final here. And it's a pretty easy one, should be standard. Emirates, blue, white boot of the car, Bank of Dubai, the UAE, of course. Not too difficult there. On to the next final then, where we've got a Google car here to white, and white Google car with no extra. That is going to mean Uganda, which we do actually get there. And does he get it? He also gets it. So we go into the third final, and this third final are somewhere, I'm not sure, but we have a yellow number plate, and so we are going to be in Israel. Now going on to the 4th final here. This is a tough one, and I'm thinking we've got to be in an island, a tropical island, and we've got a Google car as well, so I take a shot with it, and I'm going for, Christmas Island. I've gone for it. Where was it? It was never anywhere about. We were in Kenya near the Tanzanian border in a national park, and it was never the Kenyan Google car, but we have to move on, and we go on to our Israel round with the yellow number plates there. Then we go on to a round where I'm not sure, but we've got a Google car, and it's the Ghanaian Google car. So of course we just go straight into Ghana, and we get it as well there. And then we head into the 3rd round, where I'm not sure, because this could be anywhere Central Europe. So I'm just looking there, and I'm thinking, you know what, Czech maybe Polish, and it was Polish. I guess Czechia was out there, and we lose 9 HP there, but we have to keep our heads up. We've got a sign here which is in Cyrillic, also some Latin, so it's going to be Bulgaria there, and we've got low chem here, so low chem Europe is Switzerland, of course. And then we've only got 3 left, but we only start with 4 anyways. So with this round, it's a very tough round, but this was just straight up 5 guys, and I just went for Portugal, and it turned out to be Portugal. Very, very lovely then. Now we've got the final here, and again we've got a tough round right here, as we do have some pavement, concrete roads as you can call it, and I'm not sure where it can be. He guesses it, he's got a guess in, I didn't. It was the Philippines, fair enough. I wasn't sure where we were. We do get a bronze award, 14 placement points after 2 games, but it's not good enough. And then we've got another concrete road right here, and so we do see some English or Spanish, and so we've learned from our mistakes, and we've got Philippines, and it is Philippines. Then we now head into another game, and I'm not sure where this could be either, but we head down the road, and that is where we see some of these things, and with the guesses already made with Indonesia and Thailand, only Malaysia is left, and it is actually Malaysia there. Now we are again somewhere Southeast Asian, I'm not sure, but we go to this sign, and everything is just telling me Indonesia or Malaysia, and I just went for Malaysia this time, and it turned out to be correct there. It was Malaysia, back-to-back Malaysia there. This is a very tough one to take there. This is going to be US or Canada either way. It's not anything else in the world, so we go down the road and we guess US, but it's not, and so then we're not fast enough to guess Canada, and we drop below the 1000 ranking there. Very, very sad. It's a shame. Thunder Bay, it's I don't like a place I won't visit ever. Another Google car here, which is the Ghanaian Google car again, so we'll just get that one. Lovely. And two now, we've got some poles, we've got a road, not concrete though. Yellow lines, but I'm just vibe guessing at this point. Indonesia, and was it Indonesia? It wasn't, but I make sure to guess Thailand next, and it was Thailand. Why? Vibes. As we head into the final rides here, and this is obviously going to be France or Spain. The number plates you can see. Yeah, it's not going to be one of them, and I want to go into Europe, but I'm not in time, and so we lose another game. So we've played all 5 games now, and we've lost all 5, so that is not great. So we have to redeem ourselves, and that's why we played 5 games. First one, very, very tough. I guess Montenegro wasn't made, and with every guess being made, and what also help next up is we'll go to the cars right there, and we see no EU number plate, and that's going to mean that we are going to be in Russia. So we end up getting Russia just about then. We're safe either way. And then we get this one, which is very tough, but I see the scars in the sky. And so without any mountains nearby and only hills, we go for Albania. And it is, of course, going to be Albania there, southern Albania to be more exact. As we now head into some suburban area, and I'm not sure what this could be, but the houses do look British or Irish. So I'll just go in straight in for the UK, and we end up getting it. Lovely, lovely. And then we have some connection issues, but that is all right. As we are now somewhere in Eingang, and Eingang is German. If we look to our left, we've got a .at there, and so we're going to be in Austria. And we do end up getting Austria, of course, because we were in Austria. Next up, we've got, again, Southeast Asian, no concrete roads here, and we've got some signs on the roofs here, so that to me just tells Indonesia, so I go for Indonesia, and we right with Indonesia. Now, going on to the semi-finals here, and it's going to be busy here, and so we've got a bit of Arabic on top, and nothing there to be seen. So this is either thinking India or Bangladesh. I go for India, but I zoom in straight away for Bangladesh as we make it to the final there. After that, we go into the second final there, and I'm not sure here either, but we see some language, and that just makes me want to guess Indonesia. And so we go for safety back on Malaysia, and it was Indonesia actually. Now, heading on to the third final there, we've got a European round, which is very nice, as that's a bit more of my comfort zone, and we've got a red tin number plate, so we are going to be in Belgium, of course, here. We both do end up getting it, and so now we're on this road, quite a bender. We just go on, and either of us know where this can be. I end up having a 50-50 left. So, to sweat it out, I'm going to use it. I guess Romania. What's it going to be? It's of course going to be Romania. So we're back to the 1000 rating. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's at least a win in this video. Very nice. Here we've got some signs, and it's all in Cyrillic. No number plate. We are going to be in Russia. It wasn't Russia. So you go for Ukraine straight away. Drops into this business center here. I'm not sure. But we do end up finding a car here with number plate unblurred, and it said IS, which means Iceland. Now we've got a bungalow type of, at least houses that aren't two storage, and so that is very for Australia, New Zealand, and for South Africa. And so that had to be it, with Australia and New Zealand already guessed, and the fences also helped on the houses. Next up, we've got a very classic Guatemala Google car, very easy. After this, we go into France, Belgium, but it's French. It's more French, so we go straight into the next one. As we were dropped here, we've got some blurs here, and blurs in Google Maps means Germany. Again, we all end up getting it. As for this one, we've got kilometers per hours, and we'll soon see after this sign right here. We'll turn around and we're driving on the left side, so that's going to be Australia then. People are surprised by that one, shouldn't be too hard. As we were down to 3, but again, we've got a Google car, and what Google car could this be? I'm thinking Guatemala again. And it wasn't, we're still left with 3 there. As we go on to this one where there are no clues actually here. So we go on to some other footage. I'm not sure, it does remind me of Germany a bit, so I just have to get that out of pressure. And we go down here, and can we read something? No, it's gone. Now we can't see it again, so it's desperate, and I can't do anything about it. We have to make it as the other person is already out, and we're 50-50, and I stupidly go check him. It of course was going to be Austria. If it had German vibes, it's going to be Austria if it's not Germany. But we have to go again, recover ourselves. So that's when we do these games here. It's going to be Monaco, of course, to begin with. And then next up, we've got some British Isles here. But we end up finding a car with no yellow number plate on the back front. And so we go to Ireland. Next up right here, we've got very classic Brazilian rounds. And we get it right. Then we're only left with 7. Got a Korea round actually, not Japan, it was Korea this time. We get that one right as well. As we're on the roll right here, we've already had Ireland in this game, so we might as well go for the UK. We are right. 5 people left now. As we turn around right here, we see nothing. But we do see some white number plates, so we go for Chile. And very nice to be actually Chile. Here we've got Patagonia around. I've been jumping Patagonia multiple times, it's very recognizable, and so we get the Chile there. And now we're into the final, really into the final, and we just go down the road, we find the sign. I've already looked Finland, and it was Finland, and he didn't get it. Come on, that's the first of many wins, hopefully. New game now. Gonna have to recover after that, not after the last one. We are gonna have to keep going here. We're strong, but we do see Cantonese, so we don't want to go there. Taiwan, you have to go for China there, which is very weird. But then I remembered the stop sign's weird, so we go for Indonesia, but it's already been guessed, and Malaysia has not been guessed, so we are going to be in Malaysia. Now, everyone's actually made it through, but I again see the rifts in the sky. That is going to mean we are going to be in Albania, as they're on the mountain. Singapore again, where there was a very easy estate around there. Singapore is always going to be Singapore. This one I had some trouble. I thought originally it was going to be originally I thought it would be Argentina, but it turns out to be Bolivia, which I got after a few guesses looked at. Got this one, and to be honest, I only had the soil, and red soil is Brazil. We get it. Here we are in Africa, and we've got the car name, Google car, so Ghana it is. Still with 4 here, we have got some Arabic and Dubai, so that's going to be the UAE there. Not too difficult, as we all get it there. Next round right here, we've got some red soil again, and I think I'm being taken over, and it was Australia. Only 3 remain here, but we go down the street, and it turns out it wasn't too difficult. As we go down the street, and we saw a sign, which is going to be the Vienna road signs, and now we've got a Central European round. These are going to be tough, but sometimes you just have to guess, and it was Croatia this time without the blue number plates on the side. This one again, tough one, driving on the right side of the road, nothing much, but we do to the left, and we've got some yellow number plates, and we are going to be in Colombia, of course, and we win it. Come on, we win it. Very, very lovely. As we head into the last game of today, we are going to be in Czechia right here. Very nice. We're only left with 5. after Jos Verstappen got out. This one, Australia, New Zealand. I went Australia here, and it was Australia. No, this is a very easy one. This is just going to be a typical Faroe Islands guess. I tried to make it a bit more exciting. It actually works out this time. So we are now dropped in Belgium or France. But to me, it looks more like Belgium, and it was Belgium. Again, still left with 3 here, as we got some red soil again, which is going to be the equator countries. And so the red soil to me is Brazil, like I've said in this video before. So now we're only left with 2 in the final, and I've got a 50-50 over him. So right here, we try to go down there, but can't, but we find some language. That is when we go Poland, and we win it. To end the video, we win it very, very lovely. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see in other videos, and make sure to comment down below what you thought of this video. And bye.